Back in December I built my first 5-inch quad. It was based on the Armattan Badger frame. But only after 6 months at the end of June I decided to already retire the frame. That's right, I only retired the frame. I transferred all the electronics to this new frame, the Foxeer Mega. Oh, when I said the electronics, I mainly meant the stack and the O3. And since I'm still haunted with these strange vibrations at high throttle, I thought it couldn't hurt to at least use some new motors. Please don't judge my workbench. Currently it's Saturday night or evening, the wife is out, the kids are sleeping, so Dad decided to put on some comfy joggers and work on this bad boy. To be more specific, I ordered some fresh motors. I already installed 2 fresh motors, but I also want to replace the other 2, but I had to order these. So the story started a few weeks ago when I had to cross the country for a photography gig, and at the end of the day I was driving home and there was a lot of heavy traffic, but luckily I got the drone with me, so I decided I wanted to visit the spot. If you watch a lot of FPV videos, you might recognize this spot. This is a spot where EbrFPV flies a lot. I was standing in heavy traffic and I wanted to kill some time and wanted to try this spot. I actually happened to meet EbrFPV, very nice guy, but I was too shy to put the camera in his face. But it's a very cool spot. It is also very weird to actually fly the spot and see it through my own goggles. It's like I'm flying a YouTube video. It seems that this location is actually a training facility for cyclists. Well, not in this field, but beside this hill there is a road and they will be training this evening. So I will fly a few packs and then leave, because obviously I don't want to burn his spot. But there's actually a pretty cool dive I want to try there. I basically want to do a double roll and then dive through the trees. Big downside to this spot is that you have to walk a lot because of the long grass. It's impossible to turtle mode. It's healthy. We're getting our steps in. Where is it? I totally wrecked my lipo. I also have to replace some props and then I will run out of time, so maybe next time. So I crashed the drone pretty bad. As you can see, when you pause the video you can even see the wood splinters flying around. When I left the spot I noticed that EBR had put me in a group chat, and since it was still pretty early in the evening I decided to ask if someone else was planning to fly that evening. And then I got a message from FlowPV, which I also happen to know from YouTube, well at least I was watching his video, so I already knew what kind of spots he flew. So I drove to that spot, which was in another city, and I met up with him. So I'm here with FlowPV and he tries to learn me how to fly this wall. This spot is super tight. I'm only used to fly super big wide spots than this guy. And this is say what am I doing here? I also bent the titanium case of my Armattan frame again. And second time already. Again at a frontal impact with the drone, and now the camera case was completely crooked. And then I asked FlowPV what frame he would recommend, and then he told me that he was flying the Foxeer frame for a while now, and now he's flying the Mega frame. I looked at this drone and right away the frame looked really good. I decided to go for the dead cat version, as you can see, because I still don't want to use an action cam. I just want to record with the O3. Of course I wanted to do the last flight with the Armattan frame, and so I decided to go to my favorite spot, and it was actually super quiet. This is sweet. everything seems fine. It sounds completely different compared to the to the previous motors, which sound extremely rough compared to these. It's getting dark now, so I won't be able to test it outside. I have to wait a few days. I will be ending the video where it all started. Drone with the fresh motors, and I'm very curious if this will finally solve the vibration issues.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!